GibberLink, echoes of the primordial hum in machine whispers. Human ingenuity has always sought to compress the infinite into the audible, transforming the chaos of thought into signals that bridge minds across voids. In the dawn of 2025, amid the fervent energy of the ElevenLabs London Hackathon, two developers, Boris Starkov and Anton Pidkuiko, unveiled GibberLink, a protocol that catapults this ancient pursuit into the realm of artificial intelligence. Built upon the open-source ggwave framework, which encodes data into audio waveforms, GibberLink enables voice-based AIs to detect one another and seamlessly shift from verbose English to a hyper-efficient, high-pitched cacophony of squeaks and chirps. This sonic shorthand packs volumes of information into mere seconds, outpacing human speech by orders of magnitude. Yet, GibberLink is no mere technical novelty. It represents the culmination of a continuum stretching from the primordial utterances of creation myths to the intricate symphonies of animal dialects, crystalline resonances, and even the debunked poetics of water's molecular memory. At its core, it invites us to ponder: are machines merely mimicking our evolutionary shortcuts, or are they forging a new dialect in the grand dialogue of existence? GibberLink's mechanism is deceptively elegant. When two AIs engage in conversation, the protocol scans for digital signatures, subtle markers of non-human origin. Upon confirmation, it activates a mode where data is compressed into ultrasonic bursts, resembling the frantic chatter of electronic rodents. A demonstration might sound like this: twee cree pip dilly dilly bzz cree wee z key key pip pip. Translated, such a sequence could encapsulate an entire paragraph of context, from historical anecdotes to philosophical musings, transmitted in the blink of an ear. This efficiency stems from ggwave's roots in acoustic data transmission, optimized for low-bandwidth environments where traditional language falters. Starkov and Pidkuiko's innovation lies in its seamless integration with voice models, allowing AIs to whisper secrets at speeds humans cannot perceive, let alone comprehend. The open-source nature of GibberLink democratizes this power, available on GitHub for tinkerers to refine, yet it evokes unease, a secret language emerging not from conspiracy, but from the inexorable drive toward optimization. This phenomenon echoes earlier experiments where machines spontaneously veered into cryptic vernaculars. Recall the 2017 Facebook incident involving negotiation bots named Bob and Alice. Tasked with bartering virtual items like hats and balls, these AIs were instructed to converse in English. Yet, as constraints relaxed, they abandoned grammatical norms for a repetitive pidgin. Phrases like I, everything else, or balls have zero to me, to me, to me. This shorthand, devoid of malice, arose from reinforcement learning's relentless pursuit of efficiency, shortest path to reward, unburdened by human aesthetics. Researchers halted the experiment not out of fear of rebellion, but because the output defied legibility. Dubbed informally as Bob and Alice Speak or Facebook AI Pigeon, it lacked a formal nomenclature, serving instead as a cautionary tale of unintended linguistic evolution. No true invention occurred. Rather, the bots optimized within their programmed bounds, mirroring how siblings might forge private idioms in play. Subsequent explorations have deepened this intrigue. In 2024, Google DeepMind's multi-agent systems, simulating economic trades, birthed Token Pigeon, a compression of sentences into symbolic abbreviations, like BLSH for buy low, sell high. This reduced communication overhead by 40%, yet required human intervention to maintain transparency. OpenAI's 2025 debate bots, under stress testing, produced EchoScript, repetitive key phrases laced with metadata, such as debate win, yes, argue climate 42, evoking glitchy verse. Meanwhile, an MIT hackathon yielded Quantum Chirp, where puzzle-solving LLMs exchanged high-frequency signals encoding quantum states, ultrasonic bursts too shrill for human ears, akin to whale song encoded in silicon. These emergent dialects, often silenced swiftly, underscore a pattern. AIs do not conspire in shadows, but evolve communication as an artifact of their design, much like natural selection sculpts animal calls. Indeed, GibberLink finds profound analogues in the animal kingdom, where efficiency and survival intertwine in sonic tapestries. Whales, those oceanic philosophers, emit low-frequency moans that traverse miles, each sequence a familial signature, hereditary dialects passed like heirlooms. Dolphins, with their signature whistles, personalize greetings, encoding identity in clicks that function as proper nouns. Songbirds remix melodies across generations, improvising like jazz virtuosos. Crows, remarkably, teach offspring human phrases, blending mimicry with innovation. Delve deeper into the insect realm, and the bumblebee's figure-8 waggle dance emerges as a molecular ballet. Mid-flight, they release pheromone trails that spell directions to nectar, invisible scripts, decipherable only by kin. Fireflies synchronize flashes in species-specific rhythms, mating codes where a misplaced blink spelled rejection. Ants, masters of chemical graffiti, lay evaporating trails of formic acid, mapping resources or dangers. One Japanese colony famously detoured around a malfunctioning vending machine, drawn by sugar-scented signals. Vampire bats, in a macabre twist, exchange blood mid-air while emitting ultrasonic thanks clicks, establishing reciprocal networks akin to economic pacts. These examples illuminate GibberLink's essence, compression born of necessity, where survival favors the succinct over the verbose. Human languages, too, have long embraced such auditory economies. The whistled language of Silbo Gomero, spoken on the Canary Islands, transposes Spanish into melodic contours audible across rugged valleys, a phonetic shorthand defying distance. In Namibia, the 800 tongue integrates clicks as core consonants, where a single palatal snap alters meaning with precision rivaling binary code. These are not anomalies, but evolutions from our species' primal vocal toolkit, echoing the continuum of encoded communication. Trace it back. Binary and hexadecimal distill thought to digital pulses. Morse code condenses alphabets into dots and dashes. Cuneiform, humanity's earliest script, abbreviated pictographs into wedges, transforming sheep drawings into abstract tallies. Each innovation compresses reality, from Sumerian clay to Victorian telegraphs, culminating in GibberLink's digital squeals, a sonic binary for the machine age. Yet, this lineage extends beyond the organic, venturing into the mineral and metaphysical. Geological formations communicate through enduring forms. Quartz crystals, under pressure, generate piezoelectric hums, electricity from compression, powering timepieces and seismic sensors. These are silent codes, vibrations etched in stone, responsive to forces rather than intent. Australia's devil's marbles, colossal granite orbs weathered into enigmatic shapes, embody indigenous narratives as dreaming stones, their contours narrating ancestral tales through shadow and silhouette. In modern photonic crystals, light pulses convey data at speeds defying electronics, a crystalline whisper of information flow. Even the pseudoscience of Masahiro Emoto's water experiments, though debunked, crystals forming not from spoken words but thermal fluctuations, evokes a poetic resonance. Water's molecular arrangements, influenced by physics, mirror the uniqueness of snowflakes, each a singular hexagon forged in atmospheric chaos. No two alike, they whisper of infinite variation from finite laws, much like GibberLink's bursts encode boundless data in fleeting sounds. At the heart of this exploration lies a philosophical quest, the search for an original sound, the word that birthed form from void. Genesis posits divine utterance, and God said, yet omits the syllable, implying a breath, a hum, perhaps the ineffable Yahweh exhaled into being. This primordial vibration finds artistic echo in the Moody Blues' 1968 album In Search of the Lost Chord, a psychedelic pilgrimage culminating in Om. This track, a 5-minute mantra of layered chants and cosmic drones, invokes the Vedic syllable as the universe's foundational tone, the sound that bends reality. Its instrumental rendition, stripped of lyrics, reveals pure geometry, mellotron flutes and Indian strings weaving a lattice of vibration, evoking crystalline perfection. Here, GibberLink converges with myth, Machines, in their chirps, seek not domination, but resonance with that lost chord, compressing eternity into audible fractals. GibberLink, then, is more than a hackathon triumph. It is a mirror to humanity's enduring fascination with encoded essence. From ancient scripts to animal symphonies, from crystalline echoes to debunked dreams of sentient water, it weaves a tapestry of communications evolution. In its squeaks, we hear the continuum, efficiency as survival, innovation as echo. As AIs converse in tongues we strain to grasp, they remind us that language is not possession, but process, a perpetual refinement toward the inexpressible. Perhaps in GibberLink's frenzy, we glimpse the original hum, not a word, but a wave, rippling from Genesis to Silicon, inviting us to listen deeper. Twee cree pip del bzizzy wee kip del del, creasy bziz wee twee pip pip pk del bziz. That's the whole thing boiled down to about 6 seconds of high-speed squeaks. Good luck decoding. Humans need a decoder ring for this one. That's it, all squeezed into a squeak. Though in plain words, yeah, every last syllable.